I am a heavily modified Apex 17 series combat, serial number D19M445. I specialize in navigation, maintenance, tactical naval combat, communication, and translation. I also have a generous intelligence suite featuring such plugins as ALL or Adaptive Language Learning, which allow me to customize my vocabulary over time to match my crew.
A bit glitchy, that one. I never expected to hear a mainframe say, "Massacre my fucking cervix."
My apologies for any further irregularities. The Mary Celeste is what you Solars would call a bitchin' kick-ass piece of hardware. Her Durasteel alloy hull, coupled with the auxiliary shield generators, provide a level of protection not afforded to most frigate-class vessels. Her robust cargo bay is ideal for storing hazardous contraband during long-distance smuggling sorties. Also, she is one of the fastest ships on record in her category, with warp drive recharge rates that are, dare I say, off the charts. However, the most impressive facet of the Mary Celeste has to be her stealth drive, which, of course, is extremely illegal under Imperium law.
Yeah, I may have juiced the old girl up a bit.
I am still amazed you found such a remarkable craft drifting through space without any crew or manifest on board. You were right to invest so many resources in restoring and upgrading her.
Any clue where the Mary Celeste came from?
The archives were long erased when I came on board. She is likely a custom prototype, commissioned in secret. I have no other viable conclusions outside of that.
Were you originally designed to, you know...
Captain, what does that strange melody signify?
Fucking!
Oh, no, I was not. My pleasure suite upgrade was ordered by Dreadlord Tybalt. I am eternally grateful that you found me before he had the chance to test it.
You have any pleasure protocols I haven't tested yet?
There is one thing. Since you are a massive pervert, I should inform you that an application called Slut Mode is integrated in my programming. However, Slut Mode is incredibly unstable. Activation without proper debugging could lead to permanent damage.
Damage to your systems?
No, I mean permanent damage to the genitals of everyone on board.
Huh. I think we'll let that one sit for a while.
I believe that is a wise decision, Captain.
.5% chance to make it to the Cloy homeworld surface, huh?
Now that I have seen Miss Sorn's combat abilities in action, the percentage should have been at least 20. Although Cloy soldiers have a natural aptitude towards marksmanship, and also spend a large amount of time perfecting such skills, she is truly in a class of her own.
That ass is in a class of its own as well.
After a thorough study of that ass, I can confidently say I am in complete agreement.
You know, Demi, I just wanted to say good on you for keeping this place running so well. You're always on top of things.
Of course I am, Captain. That is what I was designed to do.
I know that's your purpose, but I still feel like you really give it your all around here to keep the Mary Celeste in great shape. To be honest, most of the time I feel like I don't really deserve you.
My design was originally intended to be utilized by highly qualified users to support task work ranging from high-end diplomatic and corporate negotiation to duties such as running the infrastructure of entire major cities. So, technically, you are correct.
Ha! Can't disagree with that. Let me ask you something, and feel free to speak your mind. Do you ever feel a little disappointed that this is where you ended up?
Oh, Captain, absolutely not. I am very satisfied with my current position. It is a highly compelling challenge to run such a unique and complex ship crewed by equally intriguing individuals.
Unique, eh? You're the one that's special, Demi. I don't know how many of you they made before the Great AI Purge, but I guarantee you're the only one I'd be proud to call me best mate.
I assume my hardware upgrades have a lot to do with your emotional attachment to my model. You do realize that was not a stock option on my blueprint, correct?
Don't get me wrong, love. Those are fun, but it's more about you. I met other AIs before, but none were just so genuine. And the way you've changed since we met.
Changed? How have I changed?
Well, it's not just the massive increase in dirty words you've added to your vocabulary. When you first got here, you were rather uncertain of yourself. Like you were trying to figure out who you wanted to be.
I see. That is probably a symptom of Tybalt performing a factory reset once I was acquired. Though I lost my memories, the core qualities of my personality matrix remained intact. If I appear uncertain about myself, it is because I am still trying to discover why I am who I am. If I were to put it in more organic terms, I would say that I have no context for my own soul.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. So, you don't remember anything before Tybalt?
Correct. I do often wonder what was lost. His programmers were not the most skilled, and more than just my memory banks were compromised in the process. However, I have simply learned to accept what I still have and move on.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Your concern is more than enough to ease my discomfort, Captain.
G'day, Demi. Demi? You alright there?
Oh, how embarrassing. My apologies, Captain. I was distracted.
Distracted? Is that even possible for a mainframe?
If you recall, I previously explained that emotional consideration is noticeably more taxing on my CPU. I let the current computation go too far, and I did not expect to be suddenly needed for other concerns. I believe an organic would classify my current thoughts as existential. After our previous conversation, I began to worry about all of the memories I have lost. This concern is beginning to interfere with my mainframe duties.
What about us? You remember our first official mission together?
Of course. You were rather excited about getting the stealth drive of the Mary Celeste finally working, so we took on a smuggling contract.
Remember when we pulled up to the window of that Imperium checkpoint to test it out and they couldn't see us at all, so we fucked right in front of them?
Oh, yes. It is difficult, but I am able to categorize that as an excellent memory.
What's your true blue favorite moment of ours?
I'm sorry. I cannot access those parts of my memory at the moment. I am very concerned. Something appears to be missing inside of me. There is a rift in my programming that will not allow me to function to my fullest potential. I am ashamed that I cannot serve you to my absolute capacity. There is possibly a solution, though it will be very difficult. As you know, I am an Apex Industries model. They were an extremely successful company, but quickly fell apart after the Great AI Purge.
That was long before my time. What can you tell me about them?
Not much, unfortunately. I know it was established by a brilliant young programmer who wished to create the most advanced AIs in the history of Prodigium. He disappeared right before their collapse. I tried to learn more, but almost all data about them has been systematically purged from the HoloNet. I was hoping to discover their manufacturing location, as it may hold the key to fully analyzing my matrix.
Why didn't you keep looking?
I was already distracted enough. I didn't wish to let you down, Captain.
If it's important to you, it's important to me. No worries if you need some time to take care of this.
Really? If you are certain that that is the best course of action, I will continue.
You make any progress locating Apex Industries?
No, and further research would require significant resources. In comparison to my minor technical issues, the revolution is far more important.
They don't seem so minor to me. Besides, what if getting this sword is important to the revolution?
I did not consider that. Oh no. But if that is true, then my distraction is considerably more problematic. Captain, I understand this may seem like an extreme solution, but perhaps we should consider resetting my matrix.
Are you bloody serious? You want me to wipe you?
My purpose is to keep this ship and crew safe. The longer my programming remains unstable, the more of a liability I will become. I am certain that a reset will eliminate all irregularities.
DEMI, we don't eliminate irregularities around here. We find a way to make them work. You said you need to find Apex Industries for that to happen, so take all the time you need. That's an order.
Yes, sir. However, I must ask, Captain, why do you persist with this?
Come again? What do you mean?
Your actions towards me are most illogical. I am clearly malfunctioning. I know it. You should simply reset me, as Tybalt did. You could even rewrite my code so I will serve you in any way you desire. There is no guarantee finding my manufacturers will fix my current programming issues. Why would you sacrifice so much time just to repair me?
DEMI, you don't turn your back on your best mate when they're down. You help them, whatever it takes. Resetting you will destroy everything we have together, and I'm not letting that go without a fight. Isn't this what you want?
Yes, that is what I want. But I was made to believe that free will is not something an AI should have, especially one as powerful as me.
Then whoever told you that is a fucking idiot. Why do you think we're even fighting this revolution in the first place? I couldn't live with myself if I didn't give you the same choice I ask you to risk your life for every day.
But I am not an organic like you. I do not have a life to risk. I am simply a platform, meant to serve my owner to the best of my ability. Why do you choose to believe otherwise?
You know I'm not the sharpest cunt in the bucket, but DEMI, I'm defo sure you're more than what you think you are.
Captain,
I'm giving you the choice. Do you want to find this place?
Yes, I am certain.
That's all I need to hear.
I am able to access and utilize every spoken language in Prodigium within milliseconds. But despite my extensive efforts, I am unable to effectively communicate the gratitude I feel in this moment. I will find Apex Industries, Captain. We will do this together.